Look who's back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to none other than Terraria. I'm going to go through this quickly. The Terraria 1.2 update, which is going to be an enormous update, even bigger than the one that introduced hard mode, is coming soon, in October I believe, so in about a week's time. So in order to prepare for that, I thought I'd do something interesting, something that I haven't actually done before, because I didn't trust myself to be able to do it properly. But we're actually going to try hard mode. I mean, no. We're going to try hardcore mode. Simply put, if your character dies, he's gone for good. So we need the most badass, the most awesome, the most incredible, the most fearless character of all time to undertake this gargantuan difficulty. And we have none other than Badass Bill. Look at him. He glows red. He has the hair of an anime character. His eyes match his skin, and I just realised he has pink shoes. Forget that oversight. We have Badass Bill right here. As you can see from the colour of his name, he is hardcore. And I haven't actually loaded in this world, or at least entered this world. I've just created it, then went back to the main menu and hit record. So, the Borderlands of Badass Bill. This will be a new undertaking for us both. I did play a bit as a guy called Bob just to reintegrate myself with the controls and the scheme and the looks. So welcome back to Terraria everyone. It's been a while. Here's Steve. His so-called badassery pales in comparison to my pokey stick of awesomeness. Just look at this. Pokey stick. Now we must not waste time, because you know, if I die, Badass Bill is gone for good. I've never played on hardcore difficulty before, but what I do know is that the only difference in between difficulties is basically death penalties. Monsters remain the same strength and same spawn rate and all that. Softcore, you only drop half the money you've got on your person, hence why as my other characters I always stored surplus in chests. Medium core is similar to Minecraft, you drop everything that your character has on them, which will definitely be nasty since you can often be carrying high level weapons and armour, and if you can't get back there in time they're gone for. And if you die in lava then, oh, good lord, at hard mode as well then, oh, you can lose some of the rarest and most unique items in the game. And hardcore of course, if you die your character becomes a ghost and he's gone basically. Gone for good. Over. Ended. Sorry about that. Just want to check everything is okay. So, we're just doing there's a small patch of desert here for some reason. Ah, slimes. I remember slimes. The bane of my existence sometimes, and yes, we are in a very small patch of desert for some reason. I think the biomes got a little bit messed up. Either way, our main objective is to find a good place to set up shelter. Because I remember the first time I played this, I went outside because I got bored and... well, you can imagine what happened when I tried to take on the damn zombies. Spoiler. Didn't end well. Come on. I remember how difficult it was to get around without the use of the grappling hook. So if we take a gander up here, it might be a good place, because if we can set up on a hill, it would make it trickier for monsters to get to us. And I quite like this. It's nice and flat. It's actually on the very top of a hill, so monsters spawning down those places would have a harder time getting to us. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to cut away these trees and maybe try to level out the ground. This may take a bit of time, but of course the opening of Terraria when you've only got copper tools can take a while. And in regards to the fever that I had while I was recording the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 viz on Gunslinger, which I uploaded yesterday at the time of recording, I'm feeling quite a lot better. My voice isn't as weak, and while my nose was bunged up, and it still is pretty much, it's tolerable, and my head's pretty much recovered entirely for the most part. So I think the part I'm standing on now, where my cursor is going, this is going to be the main area that my house is situated on. I'm just going to flatten everything out, maybe fill in the hole to the right with a bit of stone. Or maybe... well, I'm going to use the wool I'm gathering right now to construct a temporary shelter. Because it's about midday now, judging by the sun. I'm going to have a bit of a gander around to the right. You can see it's on the other side of the hill. And then, we've already got a full stack of wood. And see if there's anything else interesting, because actually in Bob's basement, which was the world I started just to reintegrate myself into Terraria. Stop! Yeah, get out! I actually found a life crystal. Remember those things that you smash open to increase your life? Yeah, there was actually one of those on the overworld in a cave just a short trip down. Actually, the terrain here is pretty flat as well. But I think I'd rather actually set myself up on top of the hill. Sure, it'd be awkward to get to it first, but well, don't fall down there. It'd be awkward to get to it first, but it'll, once we get equipment that allows us to travel a bit easier, it'll be better. So, first off, we actually need to make ourselves some tools. And we should also get torches. Sorry, my voice is starting to go again. Workbench. We need a hammer. For hammer time. Hey, hey. Now that we have a hammer, we need to start making walls, of course. So that should be good for the time being. And it's moving on to the closer to the end of the day, so I'm just gonna flatten this out. Stupid slime. Have a pokey stick. What, you don't like this? Pokey stick. Badass Bill is not afraid of you. Though he might certainly be afraid of some things in the future, since it's hardcore mode, and yes, that will may unnerve even the most courageous of individuals. With the exception of Badass Bill, of course. I shall reclaim this for the time being. Actually, you know what? I've got dirt, so I'll just flatten this out by placing dirt on it. Genius! Now don't regrow. Much better. Okay, it's moving on to night now. Nice set of stairs. And the one major thing that I'm looking forward to 1.2 is that it's a lot easier to walk around. For example, your character will automatically traverse small slopes without the need for you to constantly jump, which will certainly be a relief for everyone's spacebar buttons. Or jump buttons. Plus you can also use hammer to rearrange blocks, make them diagonal, to have smooth slopes and roofs and all that good stuff. But anyway, enough time wasting because we need to make a shelter. So, 1, 3, 5, 6, 8. Wait, that's 11. Stick with, or should we make it 15? Ah, 10's good. and the guide's going to need to get here quickly. Or more to the point, I've got to get this shelter set up. Oh yes, I need the workbench. We need a door. What do we have? Wood. Finish off this shelter. And up here. This should be enough. Done. Okay, I'm starting to remember things now. Now what I need to do is, whoops, not there. Hammer time. Don't hit the door. There we go. Job done. Now we just need sources of light. And this will be my shelter for the time being, and I suppose if I've got time I could try and make a small one for Steve, I think his name was. Is that 10 or 11? I think that's 11 actually. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Whoops. No. Come on, it's almost night. No, not them. Whoops. Okay, up here I need to make some more objects. I also need to make a door, a chair, and a table. Also needs a source of light. And of course I need to put some background walls in. Okay, door, where are you? A door. There. Chair. There. Not that way round. Did you put it? Go there. Face this way. Thank you. And the table can plop down there. Perfect. And now it just needs a source of light and some background walls, and we're good to go. Perfect. Well, we've made ourselves some shelters. Let me just check to see if this is... It's suitable housing, so you can go in there. And I've got my own little place here. Perfect. And it's just about turned night, so we got this done in the very nick of time. Well, yeah, I don't want a short sword. Make this pointy for an extra damage. And here come the zombies. Well, I don't know about you, but I think this went rather well. Got our shelter up in the very nick of time, and now we just need to hide in here and... I heard stars. Now I'm not going to be stupid and try to go out and fight the undead like I did first time. I need to think smart. This is hardcore mode. So, but you haven't reached the 50 mark yet, or we almost have, but I'm going to end it now and then restart the session once it becomes daytime, since I'm just going to be standing here the whole time. So I'll see you then.